Hello adventurer, welcome to Scratch Quiz. Today in Take from Zero series in C programming, we will be practicing some C programs, some simple C programming questions so that it can help build our C programming knowledge. Previously in our video, we learned the basic structure of C programming and we learned about if else statement. So in this video, we will be learning how to implement those knowledge and actually code. I will be practicing with you in this video, so let's start. Our first question is write a C program to assert two integers and check whether they are equal or not. So in here we need to get data from the user and check if they are equal or not. First of all, to get the data we need an input. To input is get by scanf, and to ask the input we use printf. So we need the header file include, let's make it large, include stdio dot h sorry stdio dot h. So we need this header file because this header file contains the two input output function we need to assert the user to integer. So after include stdio, we need to open our programming. So we need to tell the computer that our programming language has started. We can use void main or int main. If we are using the int main, we must use the return function. So to use int main, we must use return 0 and a semicolon to tell a program has ended. To tell the computer that program has ended, we use return 0. So let's start coding. This int main tells that computer that the program has started. So at first we need to assert two integers. To assert two integers, we first need to display to tell the user to enter the data. So we need to ask the user to enter the data. So we need to tell them by showing them that into is display. So we first ask them enter the two numbers. So we ask them. After each line code we put semicolon. After asking, the user types the number. To read what the user have typed, we use scanf. So as there is, we have asked two number at once, we use double percentage %d to assign the value of integers in the percentage %d. Now here you have noticed my very huge mistake. That is uh, not describing a integer value or a value. So to store the percentage %d in a variable, we need to first of all describe a variable. It can be x, anything, apple, banana. We need a variable. We need to describe a variable and put a put a data type in there. So I will use int as it can be int or float. I will use int. I will describe a and b. It can be x or y, but I'm using a and b, and making a and b hold the value of integer. We are telling the computer a and b is a variable that can store the value of the data type integers, and the percentage d in here allows us to put an integer value. So it acts as a placeholder. So in enter the two numbers, we put percentage d to assert two numbers. We are asking the user for two numbers, so we put percentage d. We are telling the computer expect two numbers in here. After that, we use %a to tell the computer the first percentage d will go in this line, and %b to tell the computer that the second percentage d will go in this %b. After that, we use the semicolon to end this code line. Now we need to close the parenthesis in percentage d, so it doesn't go over the n% line and it doesn't count as it as a comment. After scanning, we need conditional. In condition, we use if. We can use if else if there is more condition, but as there is just now condition where we need to check whether they are equal or not. So one condition, if a is equal to, so if it was just equal to, it will be a. If I said if a is equal to b, I will tell in the computer that b you see here to transfer the b value to a. But if we write double is equal to, we are telling computer a is equal to b. It is not transferring the data. After I write the condition, I write the task that needs to be done if the condition is true. So if a is equal to b is true, then printf your value, your two number is equal semicolon at last. Then in the program, then else if they are not equal, obviously, then if they are not equal, obviously they are unequal. As I have not put semicolon here, it will count it. Remember to always put in the semicolon, but as if you don't put semicolon, look here, it will count this up to return 0 as an part of printf. So we must put semicolon at end. So we write your two number is equal. So else printf your two number is not equal, parenthesis and semicolon, printf semicolon, else it is not equal. I have in the program. It's better to make it neat and clean so we understand it ourselves. Now there might be a mistake here, but let's see. Okay, there is no mistake. We write 2 plus 2. Your two number is equal. Now let's write another one. 3 plus 4. Your two number is not equal. To make it more accurate, what we can do is your two number percentage d and percentage d, then what percentage does it acts as an placeholder for the variable which comes after this parenthesis. Then after we use the comma to tell the computer that the parenthesis has ended here, and to put the address. In printf we don't use address like in scanf. We just write the number where the a percentage d needs to be. If it is a, we should put a in front, a value will show in here. But if you put a b instead of a in front, the b value will show first. So let's do this, a and comma b. So 2 3, your two number is not equal. If I put 2 and 2, your two number 2 and 2 is equal. So let's say now let's do of these two, percentage d and percentage d. Then as we have done in top, we put the value that we need to assign. So a comma b. But we must put the comma after parenthesis. It will come to the program line has ended. So let's put another number. So you can see here the number we put at first, A, it will show at 2 at first and B will show at last. Let's do a thing and put B in front and A at second. Let's put 3 and 4. Here again you can see the 4 is a B and 3 is a A. As we have put B in front, the B will show first, then the A. So the order matters, the order you write matters a lot. What if you write both B? Well, let's see. I will write 2, I will write 4. Your two number 4 and 4 is not equal. So what is happening is here, I have entered the number 2 and 4, but it is showing your two number 4 and 4. Well, as I have put on 2b in here, the computer is reading at as b as b. So the percentage d acts as an placeholder, and the b and the b, the b and b, tells the computer that to put the value of b in here and b in here too. If you put a and a in here, it will show the value of a and a, same value, 3 and 4, so 3 and 3. So if you put if you put AA, it will show the value of 3, 3, 3, 3. If you put BB, it will show the 4, 4. The percentage D in here is acting as an placeholder. So I hope you understand this code of the question. Write a C program to asset to integer and check whether they are equal or not. What we are doing is we are including the stdios. We are starting the program with int main, then return 0 to end the program to check if program is has successfully written or not. Int a and b to ask the user for the number a and b. So we have described the a and b as a variable and integer by making it int a b. Printf for entering two numbers. We need to ask the user to enter the two numbers by first of all displaying the date. Then after seeing that, the user sees this and then enters the number, then it scans and the computer scans and does the stacks. Okay, now let's do a fun mixture stacks of removing the first task of enter the two numbers. What will happen here? Well, as you can see here, it is computer is not asking me to enter anything, but I can again, but still I can do is I can still the computer can still do the other tasks. In the printf enter the two number is just is like a convenient is like a convenient thing that will tell the user to enter the two number, that will tell the user what to do. The scanf does the task, the scanf will do the other tasks. Now let's see what will happen if I remove this first line of asking the user the number. Printf enter the two number. Now let's send this back to AB so it doesn't cause confusion. We have removed the first line of code. We are asking the user for enter the number. We are just scanning the number that user enters, then comparing if the number is equal to B or A, if they are equal or not. We have removed the first line of asking the user for the number. What will happen? Will the code fail and will it not give the answer? Will it not give the result? Will the code run or not? Let's see. So let's run the code. Wait a second, we are seeing nothing, but can we type thing? Obviously. Okay, the code is still running. Your two number 2 and 3 is not equal. What is happening is here the printf enter to the two number is acting as an convenience which tells the user what to do. The printf doesn't accept the the two numbers. Printf is just for the output, just to tell the user what to do and what the result is. The scanf does the task of accepting the data of A and B uh, uh, and giving the value to A and B, and only then if and else does this task. If you remove the scanf, then there will be error. Only printf your two number is that, and bunch of error. So scanf is the main hero here. It is accepting the data entered by the user, then checking if they are equal or not by using if else statement. So scanf is used for that. Printf is just for the visualization for the user to know that what to do. I hope you understand this C programming code, short one. This took a lot of time, so I will be doing other practice tasks in another video. So this is a whole video of learning how to write a code to accept two integers and check whether they are equal or not. To give you a summary, we write include stdio.h for the header file, as we have asking for the number, and printf and scanf is used, which is a function, a predefined function of stdio.h. int main is used for starting the program. As int is used, we use the return 0 to return 0 is to let us know that a program has run successfully. int ab is used to describe a variable. We have described a and b as an integer. We are asking the computer that a and b holds the value and holds the value integers. Printf is asking it for the user to enter the two numbers, so user know what to do. And if here after that there is condition, that is if else statement. We are asking if it is true, print this, and if it is not, print this. This is a simple use of if else statement. Yeah, so here is a condition: a is equal to b. If we were to write only 1 is equal to, it will be ab will be transferring the value of itself to a, but as we have written 2 is equal to, it is saying a is equal to b. It is a computer language. I hope you understand. I try to explain it as much as I can, but the video is too long. I will end this video for now.